This is last factor, I mean occupancy factor. Say for example, I will give very good example. Probably operation team and adnoc team can correlate. Say for example, if there is a pump and we are saying pump seal damage, and pump seal damage can create LOPC. So that can create a fire and explosion. But fire and explosion does not mean my person is going to be affected with fatality. To be affected with fatality, my operator should be there. So you can tell me, Ved, my operator works for 12 hours, and there is a two shift. One start from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and second shift start from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. But my operator is not continuously there in the pump area. My operator goes in the morning for half an hour, and then my operator goes in the afternoon for half an hour. Then my operator goes in the evening for half an hour. That means out of 12 hours, my operator is there 1.5 hours. That means almost 90 minutes. So we have to decide whether this is a 10% of time or greater than 10% of time or always. If this is the less than 10% of time, so we have to correct our condition for fatality. These are the enabling events. As you mentioned that this is the process, that means it is a continuous process or it is a not continuous process. Seasonal, that means if weather is very harsh, minus 55, minus 65. Compen, that means reaction. If there is a catalyst, then it will come into the picture. But in our case, we are in the oil and gas industry. None of the enabling event is applicable. In this case, we will always take one. Okay, so guys, as we discussed in the beginning, that we will identify the IPL, independent protection layer. So there are two kinds of IPL. One is an active IPL, second is a passive IPL. But I would always recommend to consider active IPL better than passive IPL, because these are the points which is going to make us comfortable. So first IPL is BPCS, Basic Process Control System. That means you have any LCV, PCV, FCV. This is BPCS. Second is alarm with human intervention. Say for example, you have got PAH. On PAH, operator has to give some action. But in terms of pressure alarm, we have to have sufficient response time. If the response time is not more than 10 minutes, we will not take those IPL as an IPL. For pressure case, this is very, very sensitive because paper pressure increases very rapidly. So that is why I would discourage to take PAH for any action to prevent LOPC due to overpressurization. But in case of LAL, in case of LAH, if you have a resident time, good time, I would encourage to take the appropriate alarm and response time. This is second IPL. Third is PCVs. PCVs, PSVs, RDs are the third category of IPL. And last is safety instrument function. In some cases, you have got two kind of safety instrument function. One is which we are reviewing, and other than we have got another SIS. SIS means SIL 1, SIL 2, SIL 3. We have another SIS in the system. So these are the very strong IPL for considering into our calculation. What is passive? Okay, these are not safeguard. This is not IPL. So you can say, wait, no, my people are very trained. So can we take a credit? No, sorry, we cannot take credit. You can say, process people will say, no, wait, my system is over designed and thickness is very high. Can I take design code standard? So system says that no, we cannot take into account the design condition as per the standard. Procedure, you cannot say, no, I have got SOP and I'm going to operate as per the SOP and we will take a credit of SOP procedure. No, we cannot take. You can say, no, wait, I am testing my equipment, I'm doing hydro test. Can we take credit? Sorry, we cannot take credit. This is not Ved is saying. This is ADNOC system is saying that we take these as an IPL while calculating the SIL assessment. Okay, guys, so this is the basic safety rule set. If you have any question related to the SIL assessment, please feel free to ask. Okay, guys, so I believe now we are